Good evening, my friends, and welcome to episode 1 of something totally new. It's Infra, the Survey 'em Up. I'm not sure exactly what to expect on this one. This game was voted by you, the community, as the next game that we were going to stream. I believe we're some kind of surveyor looking at an old abandoned dam or something like that. Anyway, we're going to go and check it out and see if we can get some nice puzzles going along the way. Chris says he's excited. I'm excited. It's been a long while. Blue Pinecone cheered 1,000. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. Finally playing Infra, one of my favourite games. I hope I can do it justice. Like, it's definitely, it's going to be nice playing something a bit more...
Hey, Mark. Were you here all night?
National Consulting Group pre-inspection briefing, assessing current state of key water-related infrastructure in the Salzburg region. Oh no, we're management consultants.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
And sorry for the early meeting. I have a feeling we might have a long day ahead of us, so we better start early.
So which building did you accidentally demolish this time?
I'm not saying we'll be here all day, but some of the places you're about to survey are in exceptionally bad shape, so we might as well be prepared for the worst. Also, the maintenance reports we received from the municipality council yesterday seemed incomplete. So either those reports have gone missing, or there never was any maintenance done to begin with.
Ha, sounds great.
Exactly. So be extra careful out there. And I want everyone wearing their helmets today. That means you too, Mark. But enough chit-chat for now. Mark, why don't you go ahead and start the presentation? You're better with computers anyway.
Let's do it. Alright.
Alright. A quick recap of the situation.
Oh, I'm not doing this
As you all should know, following the corruption scandal last year and with the upcoming local council elections, there have been some changes in the maintenance services of the Stalberg region. It was decided that all key infrastructure, including power plants and water systems, will now be maintained by us.
Do we really need to hear all this again?
Well, not really. I just thought it would be a good idea to jog your memory a bit, you know?
But it's my
Anyway,
first day.
Like I said earlier, there were some missing details about the state of these buildings. That's why you'll be having a field day today, surveying these places. I'm sure we'll run into something that is in need of urgent maintenance.
If those bridges crossing the Plow Wedge River are any indication, I expect to see some pretty nasty stuff.
I hope not. The city council doesn't have much money to spare.
Typical.
Anyway, next slide, please. So, as discussed earlier, you've all been assigned specific locations today. Steve, you'll be taking the Plow Wedge River facilities.
Right.
Carla and Amit, you'll get to visit the Two Gorges Dam. The view from the top is supposed to be pretty spectacular,
And Mark,
so the gig
Hammer
isn't
Valley.
without its benefits.
Naturally.
Looks like I get to visit the dam too.
That's right. You will take care of the Hammer Valley Dam and its surroundings. Oh, and there are a lot of tunnels there, so don't forget to bring your flashlight.
Sounds like a great way to spend a sunny day.
All right, final slide. Oh, very funny, Mark. Next slide. All right, that would be the gist of it. Mark, you can go ahead. Get your gear from upstairs, and you can leave when you're ready. I still have a few things to go over with Steve.
Yeah, so much for that 2-second attention span. Oh no! We're starting the game off with a presentation. Look, if I wanted to be at work, I'd literally just be at work. Oh. Okay, so what you know what you need. Oh shoot. We were literally just told what we need. Flashlight, helmet, and something else. So, okay. So we're not management consultants. We're kind of architectural consultants? Ooh, look at that. Viewports 8. Very, very clever. Although, there was actually bottles of Evian on the table, were there not? Dan, while you were on vacation, we built a box fort. Hope you like it. I used to sit next to a guy who had crenellations on his dividers. He had little cardboard parapets attached to his cubicle. He was a fun guy. He was like a project manager, actually. So all of this stuff is kind of neat, but it doesn't look like we can sort of interact with anything or pick anything up. I might have got myself turned around and now we're lost. Wait. Ah! Yes, this is the room we came out of. But it's locked behind us. That's fine. What do we have here on this note? Some of the keycard readers are acting up again. Use the side door closest to the main atrium. Well, there's the fire exit over there, so I would assume the atrium's over in that direction. Excelling at engineering. And downwards it says, Elgeni Zulnen Kaigedenetir. Inspirational. Right now, this reminds me of Ellingby House. I agree.
You mean the M3?
Yeah, this time won't be coming to work soon. My car can't take much more.
Why not use the public transport?
You
Hello,
live
fellow
right next to a train
co-workers.
station anyway, and there's a metro station south of the office.
Have you seen the tunnels? I wouldn't take the metro even if
Fridays.
you paid me
Am
to.
I right?
Actually, the company will pay half of the regional ticket for you.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, saves you a fair bit of money in the long run.
I'm thinking about selling my car for good.
I still don't trust the condition of the metro tunnels.
Oh, come on. What's gonna happen? It's not like the tunnels are going to suddenly collapse.
This guy's wearing a white blazer to work. I would assume that he was maybe a graphic designer, but he's also wearing a tie, which kind of throws me off a little bit. Ooh. That lady has two monitors and they both show static images. Foreshadowing! Oh my word, we have a sauna! What? What? These guys have a sauna at work? Oh my word. What? What? What kind of business is this? Oh man. Yeah, forget the survey. We're hanging out here. Oh, there's a barbecue. Is this a terrace? Is this this is a rooftop terrace, right? Surely. No. Ooh, there's a cruise ship over there. I'm not 100% sure exactly what we're supposed to be like, did I miss an instructions for what we're doing? I accidentally broke the glass. Don't touch. Oh, whoop. I didn't see the sign. I wasn't very clearly signposted. Mocha-Cola. Nope, not allowed in there. Not allowed in there. James Maud says, I'm sure it's not foreshadowing we'll remember in 5 or 6 episodes. Hey, Spipers enter the chat. Hello, hello. We also have Shroomfi and Nev Eagleson in the chat. Thank you for joining. Good evening to all of you. We're not allowed in any of these rooms either. Bit of a weird duck, this game. It's best described as a walking simulator with some puzzles and some timed sections. Well, I mean, we don't mind a good walking simulator over here. It's alright. Oh no! Oh, we're not allowed to go round the wet floor. So wait, we actually can't go this way at all. Platcat has joined the chat. Platcat, greetings to you, Platinum Caterpillar. I am awfully curious about your given name. Who is the Platinum Caterpillar? How did you arrive at that one? Ah, we don't have the key. Ah, we're not allowed in there either. The engineer solves your problems. James Ward says he loves the amount of detail been put into this place that we're never going to come back to again. Maybe we go through the broken glass door. Engineer Dietart. Engineer Rahal. Engineer Conager. And Vasterstrom. And John Hifson. Greatest meeting place of Stalberg. Ooh, when in doubt, just call me Mark. Wait, this is our office. We're Mark. Of course, right. I'm going to close the door. Yes, we're going to have privacy. Oh man, check out this office. Look at the size of this. He's got 3 filing cabinets. This guy must be really important. Like, I've never seen an office this big. And he has an encyclopedia on his shelf for some reason. Okay, Hammer Valley Dam area. We are going to take a picture of this. And this will be our first note in the Infra notebook. There it goes. So, you've got the highway, power plant, check bridges, railroad, dam. The water tunnel should have at least 4 entrances. Elevators might be prone to problems. Oh shoot. We can read all of this. Okay. Start from the small peepee. Sawmill can be reached from the dam? Question mark. Possibly damaged. Condition unknown. Status report of the something sewers. Sewers in levels 1 and 2 are in very bad shape and need immediate renovating. Collapses of different sorts are very likely to happen soon, at least in the industrial sector of the city. There are minor cracks in the ceiling everywhere and some major fractures near the flow control stations C1 and E7. One older tunnel has collapsed due to construction work above it at the surface near flow control station A12. Level 3, flow control stations A2, A7 and C8 are broken. All machinery is gone as well. Tunnels are in a fairly good shape, although some damage can be seen. Needs renovating, but it's not the top priority. Levels 4 and 5. Tunnels are in good shape and all flow control stations are working. Minor cracks noticeable, but nothing to worry about. Normal maintenance routine recommended. Pump station A, secondary pump needs new parts. Listed in the end, but otherwise everything looks okay. And then pump station B, Main pump is broken, and computer control room is partly flooded with sewer water. Grim. Maintenance work needed immediately. Power is out in the whole section, so portable lights are needed. Let's take a picture of that. Because if I go and zoom in on this, yeah, that's not enough to be able to see that. And I can read the rest. No, actually, I can't really read those. So I am going to need to have a zoomed in view on all of these. Status report of the power stations. 1A, no need for maintenance. 1B, some maintenance needed. List of things needed in Addendum 3. Rural Power Station 2A, no comment. That means it's probably literally just like collapsed into the sea. Blackrock Nuclear Power Plant 1, some maintenance needed. Blackrock Power Plant 2, no need for maintenance. Blackrock Power Plant 3, under construction. Serious? Something issues with the supporting concrete structures. Something. No wonder it's been postponed. Time and time again. Bing. Bong. Then we've got like a nice little flowchart here. It's the error solving model. And then if we get this close, we can see the rest of these. So, I got pictures of my whiteboard. Oh, hello! What do we got? Hat, torch. Ah, shoot. There's something else we were supposed to get. Like, probably a pair of gloves. Probably a pair of waders. If you're, oh, there's my camera. Mark, before you take the... Oh, yeah, flashlight, camera, helmet, keys from reception. Boss. P.S. I left company car, keys below, and get new markers. These suck.
Okay, that's everything. Now to grab the master keys from the reception.
Okay, bye everyone. I'm leaving now. Yeah, Carl. Tell you what, mate, Carl, known troublemaker. Known troublemaker. Should we just go down the escape? Fire escape. That's some good office-related humour, that is. Nah, all of this is going to be locked, right? Oh, no, we can get down here. They're still nattering away. Go do some work. Man, I tell you what.
Crap, just when I wanted to do some cardio. Guess I'll have to take the elevator.
I mean... Oh, I guess it's emergency use only. Spiper is having a food prep day, harvested all the unripe tomatoes because of frost, finding ways to use or preserve them. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we're getting into the end of October, right? Like, the tree at the end of my road has gone, like, totally orange. Huh. There doesn't appear to be a ground floor. Probably one, then. But that's odd. Is that a, I mean, that must be a European convention, right? That the ground floor is the first floor, not uncommon. But the first basement level... Oh, man.
Looks like someone forgot to pay the electricity bill.
Well, we're gonna have to wait in here for someone to rescue us. I don't know if you're qualified to be fiddling around with these, but okay. The doors of all Romulus commercial elevators can be manually override by overriding the fuses B2 and B3. This is useful in case of power blackout during maintenance process. Wait. Those are C's. C, C, C. These all say C. Those all say C16. Well, I suppose that's B, so should we do like that one and that one? Ah, handy. Now, this is like, you should never try and get out of a stuck elevator yourself, right? So, big caveat over this. The vast majority of people... Teledon jump!
I guess I'll have to take the stairs.
Which was our first plan. The vast majority of people who get injured in elevators do so trying to get out of them when they're stuck. It's really not a good idea. Just sit tight. Just sit tight. C16 is a fuse type, says Dark Fae. Or rather, it's a circuit breaker type. Parking garage access. No, we need to go to reception. What? They have an auditorium? I'm not allowed? Hey, G-Man.
Looking sharp today, Mark.
Thank you. You too. It's kind of like a sort of
Feeling alright there, Mark?
half cardigan, half blazer. Very casual. Keep up the good work, whoever you are.
Morning, Mark. You have a letter from the city authority. It's on the counter.
Good morning.
Don't worry, it's not a parking ticket. Looks like it's just some keys.
That is a terrible font for subtitles.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Right.
Seriously, what's up with these damn elevators? Every time there's a power cut, they go into a lockdown of some kind.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
I heard it was some kind of precaution mechanism.
Really? What's the point of locking people inside the elevator?
No idea. But the most important question is what's up with the power grid?
Exactly. There have been a lot of power outages lately. Sometimes it feels like we're living in a third world country or something.
Indeed. I blame the local officials for misdirecting funds to some
Yeah.
irrelevant projects instead of the important ones.
Guys, don't get sidetracked. We are talking about elevators.
Yeah, it's the local government's fault. What? My favorite department, IT. Hello. If we're not here, consider the following. Is the power cable really plugged in? Hello? Welcome to Tech Heaven. Be ready to ride on the information superhighway. I have a feeling this might just be... Ooh. Oh. Blinky servers. Oh, who just lost it? Who just lost? You lost. You just lost. You just lost. Well, congratulations. You finally managed to show up to work instead of playing Mahis Mato 3D or whatever. But guess what? Our servers got hacked, and you're exactly the person we need right now. I don't know if you're still being hacked, but I need you to start fixing this right away. I'm already up to my neck in these redundant complaints from everyone in the building, so I really need your help.
Infra.
If this was blueprints, the fact that those 4 were yellow post-it notes would mean something. That SFX means you discovered some extra documents. Do I have them on my phone? No, it doesn't look like it. Hacksaw, the most underrated of all IT implements. Leaving keycard doors ajar. Tisk tisk. I guess we can get out to the car park? I mean, we have access to the car park, right? Sort of. Oh, we're back out here. Hello. Wait, what? What's this snow coming in? There is a lot of this office to explore, isn't there? Wow, these guys have a lot of people working for them, don't they? This is a huge cafeteria. Okay, we've got the keys for the company car. What's going on here? Why is there like snow coming out of the wall? In blueprints, the darn chessboard means something, says Tonran. Haha, James says, we've almost started the game. NGC, that's us, accidentally orders wrong building destroyed. Congratulations, guys. You blimmin' did it. National Consulting Group, which currently is in charge of Salzburg's infrastructure and maintenance, has accidentally ordered an invaluable historic building built in the 1800s to be demolished. The mistake happened in Exfjord district on a city block temporarily empty of residents. The block was empty because of the extensive water leak damage that had occurred 2 months ago. One of the buildings, a Vonvret tenement building in the 1960s, built in the 1960s by Walter Group, was deemed unrepairable by NCG engineers. The other buildings, so-called Lofgrens Massive, and 2 other stone buildings built in the late 1800s, were found to be repairable with somewhat small effort. However, once the demolition crew was called onto site to bring down the 60s tenement, something went terribly wrong with the communication. The demolition crew started demolition work on the Lofgrens Massive instead, and before the error was noticed, it was too late. This is a pure human error. We still don't know when and how the mistake happened. We're looking into it, says NCG Salzburg's office director Paul Lauvens. Lofgrens Massive suffered such extensive damage to its facade that repairing the damages would cost more than building a whole new building. Owners of the wrongly demolished valuable building, who don't want their name published, say they will sue NCG and demand a considerably large sum in damages. Stahl Insurance and Nordeed to merge. The 2 biggest insurance companies in the nation, Stahl Insurance and Nordeed, have announced that they will merge in Q3 of 2016. Ah, right, so this game is set in August of 2016. That's good to know. Wait, they're just announcing the merger to happen in Q3 of 2016, and this paper is August 5th of 2016. That is a very aggressive timeline. The new company, following the fusion, will be named simply Nordstahl. After the fusion, Nordstahl will control about 45% of the insurance market, with local insurances the second with 21% market share. Nordeed's CEO, Jürgen Andersen, will continue as Nordstahl's CEO. And then finally, we've got new intelligent metal detectors installed at SIA. Saalburg International Airport has received new intelligent metal detectors. The new detectors are able to detect dangerous items without human supervision, which renders slow security checks redundant. Passengers don't need to remove their belts anymore, as they can just walk through the security checkpoint without any hassle. The detector will only sound an alarm in case it spots a possibly dangerous item. Randomly picked security inspections executed by the security staff are still in effect, however, to maintain a high enough level of security. And And finally, the world's strongest beer, Osmo Olut. You know what you need.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Oh. Okay. Onwards. Nope, that door's locked. And all of those. So... Wait. I guess, can we just leave via the fire exit? Oh! No! What? The building's locked? No, maybe we can just go out via the main entrance. We've actually not tried just the front door, right? This was
What's
probably
up with the doors?
always an
Like
option.
they're on the fritz again. I'll get someone from maintenance to take a look. Didn't you leave your car in the parking garage downstairs anyway?
You can't just lock people in the building. What? I'll have someone from maintenance take a look. Okay. I guess... No, that's out of order. Wait. Where is the... Where is the downstairs car park? Okay. Okay. Nobody panic. It's not going to be in there. That's clearly like a crawl space of some kind. And let's not turn the water off to the building. Huh. We're 2 hours ahead of London. Hello. Where is the car park? That is kind of creepy. Okay.
Feeling all right there, Mark?
Well, you tell me. I see. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's adequately signposted. Okay. Floor -1. Which I would still maintain should be 2 floors below the first floor. Because
Now,
maths.
where is the car?
Beep, 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 beep. There it is. And thus begins the driving minigame. Break out the controllers.
And it's a beautiful
We're
day in
going.
Salzburg today, with a little over 18 degrees Celsius and slight overcast.
I thought for a moment when it just paused there, there was actually going to be a driving section. That would be funny. Okay. Prestonian has joined the chat over on the YouTube. New game? Yes. This is Infra. Infra episode 1. We are almost about ready to start the game. We are here. So, like, we're gonna go do our survey. Chapter 2. Just another day at work. Hello?
I'm finally here. The traffic was horrible. Any last minute tips before I start surveying this place?
You know the drill. Take pictures of everything that's broken. Also, if you come across any technical documents or other documents of interest, take pictures of them. It'll help our cause.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Cool. How do I take pictures of things? Aha! The focus indicator on the camera changes when looking at something that can be photographed. Beep. Puzzle 1 complete. Access the camera. Which direction do we want to go first? Should we go through the no fishing zone? So we're looking for stuff that's broken. Now, oh, hello. Is like this
Tell
bridge.
me about it.
That's a little bit dark to see. Oh, we can use the flash. Wait, I took a picture of what it was, but it... Old, crumbling, and full of alcoholics. Okay, so we can cross straight away to the other side of that bridge. If we... Hey, we can just walk into the water. Ah, we're back. Oh, that was a reload. Hello.
I'm finally here. The traffic was horrible. Any last minute tips before I start surveying this place?
You know the drill. Take pictures of everything that's broken.
The end,
Also,
says James.
if you come across any technical
First death.
documents or other documents of interest, take pictures of them. It'll help our cause.
Blue Pinecone
Okay,
says
bye.
F key for the flashlight. That will be helpful. There we go. All crumbling and full of
Tell me about
alcoholists. Okay, now, if we refer... So yeah, so that is that... I guess that's our canonical ending. Our canonical ending is Mark just wanders straight into the... Mark just wanders straight into the water and is never seen again. But here we go. Now let's go for true ending next time. Either Mark has super drowning skill, or that's literally the only camera NGC can afford. Ah. Hello. No, don't fiddle with that stuff. Probably just... Ah, I need to use my zoom. Signal converter, uplink main fuse, residual current... What? RCR1, RCR2? Well, that's beeping. I don't know. It's probably not a... Like, the fuses will trip back off if they're not supposed to be on.
This shouldn't have been off.
Great. Well, that's all working now. That is a hot river.
Let's hope the rebar holds until the repairs.
Right, so that kind of stuff is the stuff I'm supposed to be photographing. Oh, there's more exposed rebar over there. Wow, this strikes me as the kind of game that's basically going to be impossible to 100%.
Looks ready to collapse.
Cool. I mean, you say it looks ready to collapse. I mean, that just looks like minor. That's minor. We'll just patch that up. Chris says that one dial was spinning like crazy. Prestonian says, so your objective is to take pictures of things? Yeah, I guess kind of. This is a sort of survey 'em up. We need to take pictures of anything that looks broken for our bosses who need to do some kind of adjustment. Maybe an insurance claim. Keep out. Well, that's not going to stop me. I need to survey. Oh, blue pinecone redeemed. What do you see? Ah, shoot. I didn't see what I was seeing when you redeemed that. I should probably read that message that appears when you use the camera. So, it says that the focus will change when you have something that you can photograph. Right? Dark face heading off for the day. Goodbye, goodbye. I hope you have a great day. Electrical wire. Aha! Input pressure, broken, heat, output pressure. Everything's reading 0. Well, that's just an environmental... That's just an environmental thing. Right there. And what about these? Inadequate signage. More leaky oil. Right, I see what it's doing. The viewfinder's kind of going whoop. It's kind of like bobbing like a duck. Am I going to find like a water wheel in here?
Alright. First inspection target. An old power plant that I already forgot the name of. Let's see how this place is doing.
Lights. Fuses of the main hall lights are broken. Yep. I'd have thought we'd want a picture of the broken thing. Oh, hello. Why would we want to throw that? That looks expensive. Ah, perfect. Maintenance log. So this is all from 2002-2003. Very hot day, some weird pain in my chest. Holiday, here I come. New year, heart aching again. Gotta take it slow. Then on the 20th of March, to know I visited this place on a date like that is actually kinda sad. 2003, right? Darn heart. Well, at least this place is still intact. After all this time, I don't feel the same.
Intriguing.
Hey, my battery on my camera's really low.
A pack of spare batteries for the camera.
Handy. Let's just put that down. Okay. So we've got a room over that way, and we've got more to see down here.
Damn, my keys don't fit this lock.
Oh,
Could
that's
use
a
some
shame.
bolt colors right about now.
Okay. Chris says, it does seem like this could become a horror game. Like, I'm led to believe...
That makes 2 packs of spares for the camera.
Or at least I hope you guys haven't tricked me into playing a horror game, right? Like, surely not. I think this is supposedly more like a walking simulator. I don't think there's anything in here that can hurt you. To reload camera. Holster your flashlight to reload camera or vice versa.
Only one pack of batteries left.
Oh no! So hang on, is looking after your battery power an important aspect of this game?
There we go.
Okay, I mean there's still steam coming out of this thing, but... So... We've turned that off, but... Do we really want that off? Like, I mean, he said, there we go, as if, like, it shouldn't be running. James Moore says, it kind of depends what you're afraid of. It's like, I don't know, being trapped in a dark basement on your own? Like...
Well, what do you know? I'm in luck today. A pack of spare batteries for the flashlight.
More batteries. I'm the battery king. Tonram says, then this is a horror game. No, as long as I'm not getting chased by anything, I think I'll be alright. Okay. That definitely looks like something that that is not safe to walk along, but we will try walking along it anyway. Is there a jump? There is a jump. Not sure there's any reason to do that, to be honest. Tonram says, no spoilers there then. Prestonian says, it has the setting of a horror game. Yes. It's okay though. I'm in my high-vis jacket. I'm in my high-vis jacket and I have my helmet on. So... Well, that's a problem. That looks very much like it's a problem, but it's not. Okay, we have a little ferry. It's funny how anything abandoned becomes creepy, says Chris. Yes! I would agree. I would agree. Like... Ah! Oh, right, we've turned a corner, so that takes you along a different path. Oh, man. This place is kind of pretty big. It's the Morning Wood Company. Anything in here? Yeah, we're going to need to have the flashlight on those. No, we put the flashlight away to read? That doesn't seem like a very good idea. Yeah, tiny hand-powered water train. Demand payment for Sawmill's massive log order. Long overdue. Figure out how to pay our loan to the bank before we go bankrupt. Get money to pay striking workers unpaid salaries. Get new client. Matt, do you know why the dam stopped passing our logs through the chute? It's been weeks since the last log passed through it. I tried contacting the people out at the dam to get this sorted out, but there is no one there. Yesterday, we tried pushing the logs into the log tunnel, but the chute seems to be blocked from the inside. Any idea what's going on over there? Also, I still have yet to receive payment from the logs we sent you months ago. Dear Tom, I know about the hydropower company's sudden bankruptcy, but I've seen Alex Hartman occasionally entering the power plant and light coming out of the windows of the dam at night. As for the log payments, I'm still waiting for the funding from our client. I'm expecting to receive it this week. You'll receive your share in cash then. Sincerely, Matt. Reply to this soon. Demand payment. Get envelopes and stamps. Let's take a screenshot. It kind of looks a little bit like we would expect to have a second page to Matt's letter in the middle, but we'll take a pic.
A local logging company. Looks like they went out of business.
Office, you are here. Dam, sawmill. Logging zones are in red. Ah, I do love a good map. I do love a good map. And it's the second one we have
That
found.
makes 2 packs of spares for the camera.
Wait a minute, 2 packs of spares? That makes 3 packs of spares, doesn't it? Unless I've miscounted that.
That makes 2 packs of spares for the flashlight.
How? Where did you learn to count, mate? Like, I'm not sure I trust this survey. Closed door. Like, would I trust a surveyor that can't count beyond 2? Oh. Jan is getting some Mist and Channelwood vibes from this area. Okay, so which way do we want to go? Do we want to do Tiny Ferry or do we want to do this way? I would assume, looking at our map, right? Well, the Tiny Ferry is going to take us over to here. We can walk this way. But, I don't know. There's also a path this side, right? Assuming these are paths. Are these spiky things paths? Don't know. Check bridges. We were told here and here. Okay. Well, this bridge looks fine to me. Oh, that's the bridge they want me to check. That's the bridge they want me to check. Okay. Fine. Yes, well, we've checked the first bridge. Possibly damaged, unknown condition. Hang on, I'm looking back at our notes from over here. So we said, possibly damaged. We've checked that one. This one is condition unknown. The water tunnel should have at least 4 entrances. Elevators might be prone to problems. Okay. Right. Let's Let's take the little water ferry. Right, and we'll work our way south gradually. Hello. Come on. Would I trust a surveyor that can't tell the difference between flashlight and camera batteries? That's a really good point. That will be really useful. We should definitely leave that by the water in case someone needs it. It's a little boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah. Boat. Okay. So we are heading actually back north now. Which is kind of the opposite way we want to go. But let's see where this takes us. This is kind of going in a very strange direction. Okay, we've sort of ended up on the outside of the fence, it looks like. And that is just a private residence, right? Ah, yes. Their little well, where they keep the bodies. Knock, knock. It's a dingy dinghy, says James. Ah. Noisy Kestrel says, I came across this game years ago on another channel, but never ended up buying it. I'm the perfect channel to watch it at. Oh, that's very sweet. That's the nicest thing anyone said to me today, for sure. Maybe someone's in here. Ah, perfect.
That's 3 packs of camera batteries.
Okay, maybe it's different. I'm just going around thieving batteries, don't mind me. Maybe they're in here. No, that kind of looks a bit boarded up. So there's a house on the other side of that fence. Everybody's gone to Rapture. Nevielson says, I played it when it first came out in 3 separate parts, each with a cliffhanger. Wait, was this originally released as an episodic game? Hang on. How have we ended up circling back round to the bridge? Have we ended up... Did we end up turning south? Somewhere. Wait a minute. We crossed the bridge. We didn't turn south, though. We turned north. Didn't we? Or have we actually gone round? And are these those houses? And we've ended up... Because that's a railway. I guess we've sort of looped round. Man. Well, here's the thing. I'm glad I'm not planning on getting lost in the wilderness anytime soon. Like, I am probably the worst person to go and get lost in the wilderness with. Right. Now, even though it looks like this train track has been disused, we're going to be very careful crossing the railway line. Everyone, children, right? We don't play around on the railway line.
This will take more than just a new coat of paint.
Nah, just paint it grey. Like, I'm assuming rust is fine, otherwise we'll be taking pictures of everything here. Ah, yes, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, see, we don't walk along the railway line, we walk along the footpath. There was a tree on the track. Oh yeah, does that count as something that's broken? I suppose technically it probably does, doesn't it? I thought the tree on the track was more a visual indication to the player that they can't go that way. But you are right. There's less sort of gotta be
Must
doing.
have been a storm last night.
Gotta be doing my real
If I
world
remember correctly,
thinking, right?
this railroad is still active. I wonder if there is a signal box around.
Well then, there we go. This railway is still active. Prestonian says, guessing you won't ever have to use the bathroom in this game. Uh-huh.
That should do it.
There we go. You're welcome, train. Okay. I got to ask the question, right? If you do walk along the railway tracks, does the train come and run you over? That would be like that would be kind of scary. Like, I'm assuming the game, I'm assuming it just stopped. Well, the train stopped because I turned the signal to red. Have I saved at all? No. No, I have not. Bing! There we go. Well... Wait a minute. That's the fallen thing and the little office that we were at earlier. Yes, yes. I'm kind of wondering, like, is there anything for now checking out the train itself up this way? At least the train honked. Yeah, this train would definitely run us over, for sure. This is not wide enough that you'd be able to hide from it. I guess you'd have to try and jump over the side. Oh, no, we can't climb onto the train. Huh. The window's broken. Okay, so we've not been to that building over there, and there's probably a path to it on this side of the bridge. But, even though we just did that, we're actually going to circle back and go back to the other bridge and see what we have there. Does the game at the end give you a ranking? How good a surveyor were you? You scored a B+. Well done. You did a good survey. The only... the repair project only ended up overspending by 10 million euros. Okay, so there's actually not much circling back round this way at all. Right. And that gate can't open. That being on its side is probably a problem. I don't know if those being up there is a problem, because that's just a ramp that they roll down into the water, isn't it? Isn't that like the whole point? That the... Oh, tools just left out. A child could pick that up. I feel like I need to increase my level of pedantry here. I think I'm just like way too laissez-faire with like, that telegraph pole looks like it will still stand for a bit, that's fine. James says, this part of the game is nice and relaxing, listening to these birds. Yeah. This game clearly has fully embraced the diegetics, right? Because aside from the wham that you hear when you photograph something that's busted, there doesn't really seem to be any in-game music, except for what is being played over the radio occasionally. Hammer Valley Dam, 1962. Okay, can we get in this one? No. Can we get in this one?
Hammer Valley Dam. I hope that at least this place is in a better condition.
Ha! Ha! You hope in vain, Mark. Anything over here? Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's just an old fire alarm. Okay. Authorized personnel only. I am 100% authorized, but unfortunately it's rusted closed. I mean, to be fair, like, rusted guard railings aren't exactly ideal. These are all going to need replacing anyway. But what can you do though, right? Okay. Power on. Didn't really seem to do anything. Nope. That crack doesn't look good.
Dam's in even worse condition than I thought.
Elevator. Oh, the white thing, the red things are like massive fuses, are they? Man, I wish I hadn't been throwing you around then. I hope you're not broken, little fuse. Here we go. Pick this up.
There we go.
I mean, it's a thing that's like literally just working. And we've even got a spare. Go on, we're going to take you with us. I don't think there's anything to do in here, right? That's not a broken piece of rail, and that's not broken, it's just... Are we gonna, like... Can we go down there, or are we gonna twist our ankle if we go down there? Beep, beep. I mean, we can just walk down into here. Okay. For all the good that it does. Okay. Off we go, team. Maybe they're taking the Riven approach. Music in key areas only. Maybe, maybe. Given your experience with elevators in this game, you are far too eager to get into a rusty one. I guess this is like a new chapter. You know what? My computer's still well hot. I mean, at least like the game's not like crashing or
It's me.
falling over.
I just came from an old power
Yes,
plant.
it's fine.
I don't think anyone's been there for years. One of the generators looked like it was broken. I turned it off just to be safe.
Did you find anything else?
The town is in really bad shape. Like, there's a huge crack in it. Someone needs to get on that right away. Anyway, after I am done in the town, I'm heading to survey the Bergman tunnels. Could you have someone pick up my car?
I'll take care of it. Keep me posted.
Alright. What?
Shit!
Oh no! Quick, get out! Grab the fuse! Okay, no, it's fine. We're not going into the dodgy elevator just to save the fuse. Stop alcoholism. Ban. You can stop corruption. Security door control. Doors can only be opened when the power is on. Check the main switches downstairs. In case of a security threat, any door can be overridden in the control room. This is indicated with the yellow lights. Overridden doors cannot be unlocked. Okay. It kind of looks like we don't have power on anyway. Well, I guess we're down here for a bit. So wait, where am I? Security. Oh, so some of these are on. Okay, so I can open those two. Okay, that one will go green. But most of these look like they won't. So wait, let me see if I can understand. So east side power on, west side power on, turbine hall is not on. Check the main switch downstairs. In case of security threat, any door can be overridden in the control room. This is indicated with the yellow lights. Overridden doors cannot be unlocked. Okay. Everett Banger says, greetings, I haven't played this. What are people's opinions? so far, like my opinion is, yeah, so far so good. Seems pretty good. Not too scary so far. There's severe water damage in here, but the camera doesn't seem to be that bothered. This place has a laboratory. The electrician linked the lock of this door with the main fuse of the lab. This will be fixed soon. Uh-huh. Hydroelectricity, the energy of the future. Yeah, we've got mushrooms growing in here. This is not good. So that's a boarded up door. No, not interested in a picture of that. We've taken a picture of that crack already. So that's fine. There's no other obvious structural damage here. So where does this door then lead to? Oh, this is going to be taking me to the turbine. This is in the direction of the turbines, right? Oh no, this is the back of the mushroom room. I see, I see. Man, lots of discarded beer bottles around here. Can't get in there. That's odd, because we have the master key. We do need a fuse! Good thing we brought one with us. If we can get to there. What is this? Ah, hello. Main switch, but... Oh, someone said something about the lab fuse box, something. Now let me think. Up is off in... Up was off earlier. Nah, that looks like it's turned on. Okay. So that door's locked. So that's not going to be any good. I wonder if we can go and get our fuse from earlier. Will it let us crawl back into that lift? And grab it. It says, link the lock of this door with the main fuse of the lab, which will be fixed soon. So yes, what we need is the fuse. Come on then. Right. Don't fall. Where's my... There we go. Yep. You are coming with me. Excellent. I knew it would be a good idea bringing you along. You are like my best friend in this whole place, little fuse. Bonk. MVP. Okay, what do we get? What have we got in here? Man, these guys love their beers.
That's 3 packs of flashlight batteries.
Cooling beer with water. Finding the optimal conditions. Bottle shape and size. Beer crate shape and venting. Bottle layout in the crate. Gap between bottles in the crate. Water temperature, water movement, something else. Remember to dispose of all the bottles properly after each test. As a physicist, my biggest advice for cooling down beer, or indeed any drink, is add salt to the water, because salty water, like ice, melts at 0, but if it's salted, it melts at a lower temperature. And the thing about cooling, right? Now I'm going to get the numbers horrendously wrong, right? Because I don't really remember the numbers. But it's something like, what is it? It's something like 4,000 calories to heat a kilo of water by 1 degree or something like that. But the latent heat of fusion of ice, right, of water, is way, way, way higher than like the, what is it called, the thermal capacity of water. Basically, the amount of energy it requires to heat water up by 1 degree is tiny compared to the amount of energy it takes to transition from ice to water at a given temperature. So what you find when you draw the graph of energy in versus temperature, it kind of is like linear, and then it spikes massively, and then it's kind of linear, right? Because it's like you have to spend a huge amount of energy not raising the temperature. And that's kind of what you want to, that's kind of what the whole point of putting ice in the water, right? The idea that you put ice in the water and it cools the water down because the water is cooling because of the ice. It's because the water is using all of its energy to melt the ice, not warm the ice up. But you add a decent amount of salt to that, and you can lower it by a good couple of degrees. Well, the REM rules of engagement say always throw everything an odd number of times in case it did in fact do something and you're not entirely sure what it did. There's a lot of crates of beer in here. Okay, so we can get into the laboratory, but that kind of did nothing? Well, except this pipe. So this pipe is going here, here, following the pipes. It's just like Jurassic Park. Following the pipes, following the pipes. Does everyone remember that scene in Jurassic Park, which is following the pipes with the thing? Oh no! I can't follow the pipe anymore. That sucks. Right, however, yes, now that we've opened up the thing, those can go green. That won't, and that won't. But the turbine hall, all green. Excellent. So, the pipe looks like it's kind of going out the side of the building there. Fine. Well, that doesn't look terribly safe. Huh, someone should get that fixed.
Only 2 packs left. The water is electrified. I better watch my step.
Yup. Does everyone remember the original Half-Life and how much platforming there was in there? I think that might be the last time that I had the whole, watch out, electrified water. Well, this is clearly a broken bridge, right? Do I have to take the picture of it from here? That's weird. Okay. I guess it's not that broken. Oh, this is that door. Okay, fine. Probably going to need to reload this one soon, but let's, we can deal with the poor light for now. Okay, question for you guys, and I won't consider it a spoiler. This is more like, you know, making your viewing experience better. Does the flashlight ever actually go out, or does it just become really crap like this? Because if it actually goes out, I'll want to like continue making use of it whilst, you know, it has a little bit of juice left in the battery. But if this is as bad as it gets, then I'll just reload the battery right now. Ha ha ha. Half-Life 3 certainly was not a game. That's true. Spider says Half-Life certainly was a game. Oh, excuse me. So when he says the water's electrified, I'll have to watch my step. He's not literally talking about... No. Surely what we need to do is we need to go back and now turn the electricity in the turbine room off. Right. So... which one's which? Let's go with the middle one. Ah, so yes. Now the power is looking much more fine. Yes, having to...
be careful.
Bro. Like, it wasn't that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I'm glad it auto-saves, though. Okay. Oh, do you know what? I think it was the... I think we did actually get a picture of the gangway at the bottom rather than at the top here. Okay. Let's take an actual save. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Must be careful, because apparently...
Must be careful not to go too deep.
That's, like, despite the fact that that is sitting in it, and that is about, what, 2 feet deep, he is a witch, and he melts in water, says James. Reasonable theory. I'm going to go with reasonable theory. Oh, that doesn't look
I'm pretty
cosmetic.
sure it's not meant to be like that.
Broken. Ah, but broken in an off position. Not ideal. Not ideal. Huh. Interesting. Right, so obviously because we've turned the power off, those aren't going to open for us. 220, that one says. Right, now we can't go down there, that's too deep. So, can we turn the power onto the doors without the power going on to the turbines? Probably? Well, then again though, can we? Hang on, wait, there's a quicker route back this way. I don't think I need you anymore. You're just a door that's in my way now. Yeah, it's back here. Okay, now I'm really confused about these yellow lights. Because those now still say green. Like, there's clearly no power over there, though. And this door remains not open. Maybe it's... not sure. Wait, if we turn that on... Okay, the water's going to become electrified. No, but that door is still saying red. Oh, that's probably because I've gone and flipped the switch up here now, isn't it? Uh-huh. Right, so we open those two up. Okay, I can see green on the opposite wall. So, if we flip... Oh, it won't let us flip that one. Won't let us flip either of those. Huh, that's weird. Oh no, this is going to be one of those ones that has like a really simple solution. I just kind of don't see it, right? Like move the boxes to make a bridge or something. Or something like that. Or, because it's green, this door now opens. No, we've checked this door whilst it was sparking before. Yeah, no, that door is not hooked up to the other door. Okay. Blue Pinecone says, check out them crates. Yeah, well my next thinking is like, do you need to move the crates to make a bridge Half-Life style? Which I was really hoping would not be the case. But yeah, it looks like it might indeed be the case. And then, what? You gotta... No, surely not. You can't pick these up. Oh no, but you can walk on these. Oh, and you can pick these ones up. Wait, no. There's not enough crates here to make a bridge across, surely. Make a bridge all the way over here. We'd need like 30 crates. Okay, those barrels don't count. Oh, wait. No, this isn't Half-Life 1. It's Half-Life 2. Oh, no. That's going to be terrible. Fine. We're Half-Life 2 in this. Well. Good. Well, as a true mathematician once said, well, we've solved this one. Spyber says, I remember doing this in Deus Ex Human Revolution. It was Half-Life 2, the ant lions, right, where you couldn't walk on the sand, but you'd take a sheet of metal and you'd like kinesin walk it over to the other side of the map. That's kind of funny. At least you can pick them up pretty easily and you don't have to push them with your face. Yes, Jan, I agree. That is not... It's not the worst. It's not the worst. The developer definitely could have made this worse. Anyway, we are pretty much at time for today's stream. So, we are going to pick up next time at this puzzle. If I'm feeling like we want to kind of get going at the start of next stream, I might go and walk us to the other side of that between episodes. If you're on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for watching today's episode of Infra. This has been episode 1 of Infra. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like button. Consider leaving a little subscribe on the channel. It's always very much appreciated. I will see you next time for episode 2. Bye for now.